Good morning, dear children. Today I'll teach you lesson 15 of English grammar, that is, are, and am. Okay? Now, children, pay attention and listen carefully because now I'm going to tell you something very important. Okay? So, you have to understand it very nicely. Okay? So, pay attention now. First, we are going to read out these sentences. Okay? I am a good girl. What does I show you, children? I shows that we are talking about our own selves. Yes. So, children, you have to remember that whenever you talk about your own self, you always use am with I. What do you use? Am with I. I am a good girl. It shows that you are talking about your own self, that you are a good girl. You can also say I am a dancer, I am a singer, okay? But whenever you talk about your own self, you always use am with I, okay? Am with I. Remember this. Next, we are Indians. Now children, when I say this word we, what do you understand? It shows that we are talking about more than one. It means plural. Yes. So, whenever we talk about plurals, we always use are. Okay. Are is always used with plurals. Okay. We are Indians. We can also say we are students. We are children. But you have to remember that are is always used with plurals. Okay? Now look here. This is a cat. Now a cat shows that we are talking about one cat. Single cat. It means what? It means singular. So children, is always used with singulars. Okay? Is always used with singulars. Have a look at this example also. He is 7 years old. Now over here, he shows that someone is talking about one boy. So, that person is referring to that boy as he. But it shows that we are talking about one boy, single boy. So it means singular. Again, is used with singular. Okay, over here also. So what I am trying to tell you? I am trying to tell you that am is used with I, are is used with plurals, is used with singulars. This is what you have to remember first of all. Okay? Now listen further, children. Now children, what do these words show? That is, what do is, are, am show in a sentence? Is, am and are doing words which show what a person or thing is. Have a look at this sentence now. I am a good girl. So am हमें क्या बताता है? Am हमें बताता है कि मैं एक अच्छी लड़की हूँ. I am a good girl. मैं अच्छी लड़की हूँ. मैं कैसी लड़की हूँ? अच्छी लड़की हूँ. So am is telling that I am a good girl. Okay? Next, we are Indians. Are क्या बता रहा है? Are हमें बता रहा है कि हम Indians हैं. Okay? We are Indians. हम क्या हैं? हम Indians हैं. Okay? So, are is telling, are is showing that we are Indians. This is a cat. Now, someone is pointing out to a cat and saying, this is a cat. ये cat है. Okay? So, is telling that this is a cat. In the same way, someone is again pointing out to a boy and saying, he is 7 years old. It means ये लड़का 7 साल का है. So, is telling, okay, he is 7 years old. So, children, is, am and are doing words which show what a person or thing is. हमें ये words बताते हैं कि एक person या thing कैसा है या क्या है. Okay? Now, children, have a look at this table. I am a student. Okay, so am is telling about our own selves that मैं एक student हूँ. मैं क्या हूँ? मैं student हूँ. Amit is a student. Mary is a student. He is a student. She is a student. Amit क्या है? Student है. Mary क्या है? Student है. He क्या है? Student है. He is a student. शी वो लड़की क्या है? वो भी स्टूडेंट है. हमें ये कैसे पता चल रहा है? इससे पता चल रहा है. ओके, is showing what a person is. Okay, in the same way am is showing about your own self. Okay, now look here. You are students. We are students. They are students. Madhu and Sham are students. Again, are over here is showing about whomsoever we are talking. They are students. ये सब students है. You are students. I can also say you are children. It means आप सब students हो. आप सब children हो. Okay? We are students. हम सब students हैं. They are students. वो लोग students हैं. Madhu and Sham are students. Madhu and Sham students हैं. हमें कैसे पता चल रहा है कि ये students है? Through this are. Now look here. The mango is sweet. It is sweet. Now is telling that mango is sweet or it is sweet. Okay? How do we get to know? Through this is we get to know. Okay, now children, I am using Hindi language over here so that you can understand this lesson nicely. Okay, so children, finally, what do you understand? You understand that is, am and are the words which show what a person or thing is. एक person या thing कैसा है या क्या है. Okay? And also am is used with I, are is used with plurals, is used with singulars. Understood? This you have to remember. So children, this was the explanation of this lesson. Now let's do the first exercise of this lesson. Now children, fill in the blanks using is, are or am. So you have to fill up the blanks using is, are or am. Okay? The bus dash blue in color. Now bus is given over here. It means we are talking about one single bus. So when we talk about singular, we always use is. The bus is blue in color. It is telling about the bus that it is blue. Okay? Now see further. I dash a dancer. With I, what do you always use? Am. It is telling about your own self. Okay? So what you'll write over here? Am. Okay? The kites dash colorful. Now kites shows that we are talking about more than one kite. So it is plural. With plurals, what do we use? Are. So the kites are colorful. So in this sentence, are is telling us about the kites. Okay? Now look here. The window dash closed. Now here we are talking about one window, single window. S is not given. It means singular. Yes. So when we talk about singulars, what do we use? Is. The window is closed. Okay. Now see further. The picture dash beautiful. Here we are talking about one picture. So when we talk about one picture, we'll use is with it. With singulars, what do we use? We use is. So what will come over here? Is. The picture is beautiful. Okay, is again telling us about the picture. Okay. Now children, till number 5 I have done for you. 6, 7 and 8 you are going to do on your own. Okay. Children, today we are going to do this much only. Okay. Further I'll teach you in the next class. I hope you have understood this much children. Thank you.